Fam, 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 fam. Good evening, everybody. Ronald Woodman, welcome to the family. Welcome to the family. LaMarcus Oliver, welcome, welcome, welcome. The Ewings are in the building. So, fam, I didn't have like a lot. I didn't have like a set topic for this evening, other than, of course, our giveaway. So we're definitely going to do that, and I'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. Hopefully, we get some more people participating. Hopefully, everybody had a good and a safe weekend. Did you guys get in anything? Did you do any shooting? Anybody pick up any new guns? Gina v. Gina. Hey, you. Welcome to the chat. Gina got her shoot on over the weekend. For sure. Saw that on Instagram. Her lighting it up. Willie Search S Jam. What's good, my man? What is good? Welcome to the chat. You know what? Let me do this too. Add it so I can kind of. Okay. Gang Green, what's good with you, fam? What's good? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, everybody. I did not shoot this weekend, although I shot quite a bit last week. I've got a lot of videos coming up, kind of head-to-head battles. We'll probably talk about that a little bit tonight. I'll also talk about like kind of my strategy relative to my purchases, my gun purchases for 2024 and what's on the horizon. I did a lot of work on that last week. That was weird. So that should be interesting. Bust them guns. What's good with you, fam? What's good? I guy, what's cracking? Everybody, welcome to the chat. Yeah, so we got a good giveaway today, fam. This one's a nice one. Somebody I think is going to be very, very happy. Shout out to all of my members, all those love seeing all that green out there. I think everybody in here is a member so far, so that's phenomenal. Let me do this too. Yeah. Howard J, what's good with you? Nola Gun Guy, what's cracking? Man, love seeing all this green, man. I think we're at like 49 members, so I think we got one more member to hit the 50. That'll be a nice little milestone for the channel. Yes, Shannon, thank you so much. Everybody, please hit the like button for your boy. I appreciate you. I was asking, did anybody get out and shoot this weekend? I know Gina did. Anybody else get out and shoot? Anybody pick up a new gun? I was saying I did not shoot this weekend, but I shot quite a bit last week. So I've got a lot. If you guys follow me on Instagram, if you don't, make sure you guys do, because I drop a lot of stuff early on Instagram before it hits YouTube. I got shot your new platypus. Hey, I got man. So you guys know I'm out in California, obviously. Out here, we have this handgun roster. So there's only a few ways for me to get kind of non guns that aren't on the handgun roster that the buy in private party at a steep discount, or certain companies like Covert make arrangements with manufacturers that are able to get them in. And I just found out, I say all that to say, I found out I've got a source for a platypus. So I might pick up a platypus this year. That gun was not on my list, but relative to a lot of the guns that I buy, it's relatively affordable. So I might pick that one up. I might pick me up a platypus. Mr. Biggs, what's good? Big Riz in the building. What's happening? Oh, Howard J taught a CPL class over the weekend. Okay, well, congrats, bro. I didn't even know you. I didn't even know you were an instructor. I have thought about doing that. Maybe I need to holler at you about that, Howard J, at some point. I know you have your instructor's license. I know RGG does. I think Zach does too. I think that would be something good. I think I might enjoy that. So maybe I'll check that out. Yeah, man. I shot so at the regular meetup last year. Stealth Arms was out there, and I got to shoot the platypus. I thought it was a good gun. I enjoyed it. Coy, what's good, Frat? What's good? Letho in the building. Man, it's a beautiful thing seeing all this green. I was just saying, I'm one away from 50 members. OG $2. My God. What's good with you? What is good? Can everybody hear me okay? I'm testing out a new microphone. If I'm too loud or too quiet, let me know down in the chat. Gangrene. There's the potential 50 man. LOL. Rodney Brady, my man. What's good with you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. OG said I was dropping cars up in Durham, North Carolina. Bet. Bet. So yeah, man, I was saying I shot a lot last week. Fam, I gotta be honest, man. Sometimes YouTube gets in the way of of my training and me kind of advancing my skills, because a lot of times I feel like I'm going to the driving range to get footage. I'm not going to train as much as I should. But I did do a lot of shooting last week. It was mainly for footage. So I've got a lot of head-to-head battles. If you guys follow me on YouTube, I got the Sand Viper, the Pterodactyl Sand Viper going up against the Erebus. That one's a real one. I got the Lago Arms Alien going up against the Atlas Artemis. That's a real one. I got my upgraded Springfield Prodigy going against my Combat Precision M5. That's a that's a good one. And I got my Legion Precision Chirac going up against my Watchtower Apache. And then I got my redone Staccato XC going up against my redone Phoenix Trinity H-Stack. So all of those videos will be coming out over the next, kind of 3 to 6 weeks. So keep a lookout for those. I figure a lot of people want to know, like, I'm not going to buy 10, 20, 11s. If I only buy one, how does it compare? So I thought these videos would be helpful. Patrick Irie in the building. What's good, Pat? Oh no, that is a good deal. So you picked up a Staccato P optic ready with an SRO and an X300 4 mags for 2200. Yeah, no, that's as long as the Staccato's in good shape, man. That's a win, bro. because the staccato by itself is like 2,500. You throw on that SRO, now you're at 3,100. You throw on that X300, like you got $3,500 worth of gun and accessories for 2,200. You won on that deal. You won on that deal for sure, for sure. I tell you one thing, Gang Green, if if you think about porting it, it'll take your staccato P to another level. Whether it's Monsoon Tactical or Vulcan Machine Works or Skip's Guns, I wouldn't send it to just anybody to port it. Yeah, plus the mags, no doubt, Coy. Um, but it will change the way that gun shoots in a big way. Okay, Monsoon Tactical. Yeah, man. Look, it'll change the way that gun shoots in a big way. Like when I got my staccato P ported, Vulcan did my P, Monsoon Tactical did my C2. Man, night and day difference in terms of how soft the gun shoots and how flat the gun shoots. Yeah, no, that's man. It'll take it to a whole nother level, bro. But it's a good gun. It's a great gun out of the box, man. You know, Staccato has this thing down. They got it on lock. They know how to put a gun together, that's for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. So I was saying I didn't really have a topic for tonight. Main thing is a giveaway, and I apologize too. I was originally scheduled to go on at 5:30. I had an appointment across town though at 4, and I was just worried I wasn't going to make it back in time because LA traffic is crazy, crazy. Rubble double. What's good? Like that name. Yeah, so LA traffic is so crazy, man. I just wasn't sure I was gonna make it. So I started 30 minutes late. So I appreciate you guys sticking around. I know for you guys on the East Coast, uh it's a little later. And I know folks got to work tomorrow, so I won't probably go as long tonight as I normally would. But I did want to um, make sure I went live because we got a good giveaway. And I should say about the giveaway, you know, giveaway is for members. Let me pay the bills, as RGG would say. Um, so members get early access to certain content. We are going to do some members only lives. Um, Obviously, if you're a member, it's a lot easier to get direct access to me through those networks if you have questions or whatnot. And we're going to be doing a lot of member giveaways. And I'm really hitting up all my sponsors about doing giveaways. So we got the Cedar Mills gun case today, and I put out a couple of shorts on YouTube. If you didn't get a chance, I'll probably let me see if I can share the short so you guys can see exactly what we're doing. Um, let's do this. All right, let me let you guys check this out. Yo, fam. When the pandemic started, a lot of people decided they were going to do things to expand their horizons. Some people decided they wanted to learn a foreign language. Other people took the opportunity to get in the best shape of their life. I focused on playing instruments, specifically these instruments right here. Stop playing with your boys. All that tearing tactical goodness tucked away in the Cedar Mills case. I'll be giving away this case on my channel, my YouTube channel. So if you're not subscribed and you're not a member, make sure you do so you have an opportunity to win. Oh, and the firearms are not included. Sorry. Yeah, fam. I had to add that. I had to add that the firearms were not included because I know how y'all get down. Y'all would have been, y'all would have been, hey, send that pit viper my way. Yeah, no doubt, Howard J. It's a dope case, and so and spacious too. So let me show you guys the other one, the other short that I did as well. If I can find it real quick. Let's do this. Yo, fam. When the pandemic started, a lot of people decided they were going to. Let me find the other one. Yo, fam. When the pandemic. Yeah, that's my bad, y'all. I didn't see the I don't see the other one, but just so you know, the case is made of a really, really nice silverback tactical. What's good with you? The case is made of a really, really nice material, and it's got pick foam in it and 3 layers. So not only do you have, a good size rifle case, you can set it up in 3 different configurations. If you want to do it a rifle and a pistol, if you want to have an all pistol configuration, if you want to have multiple rifles, all of that is possible with this case. So it's a really, really nice case. Another thing I like about it, and I did this earlier because I had another case that was kind of shaped like a tennis bag. I really, given the climate that we're in, people are so jumpy about, people who are armed. I like stuff that is more discreet, that is more covert. Um, and this bag is definitely that. So, and it doesn't scream, gun. And so definitely, 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 it's a super dope case. Somebody's going to be very, very happy to own it. But Letho say you got to at least leave an optic or a light in it, or maybe a Taurus. I can't leave a Taurus, bro, because I don't own a Taurus. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I do have the Raging Hunter. I do have a Taurus Raging Hunter. Joe Va in the building. What's good, fam? Miracle Tech in the building. What's good? Yeah, so we'll be giving that away today. I've got some Sealy optics I'm going to be giving away in the next live, and a bunch of other stuff coming in. So just make sure you guys keep an eye out. I'm doing these lives every other Monday. Um, so there won't be one next week, but the Monday after that. So 2 lives a month at a minimum, and at least one giveaway, maybe two giveaways every month for members. And like I said, membership is only $2.99 a month. Really just a way to support the channel. Everything goes back into the channel to help do more giveaways and things like that. So uh, I appreciate all my members. Like I said, I think we are one member away from 50. So that is outstanding, man. That is outstanding. So we'll get that wheel going. So I was going to talk to you guys too about like what I'm working on this year. So just so you guys know, you know, obviously I collect firearms, but I don't look for kind of ornate art pieces. I like to shoot my guns, all of my guns. And so at the start of every year, I kind of like assess my collection. I look at kind of what I'm still in love with, what I'm not in love with, what are the things that I know are coming to market, what are the omissions I feel like I don't have in my collection that I like to get in my collection. And it's funny, if you look at my background, right, you can see that I have a lot of pistols that are kind of above the line, above the shelving, where the ammo is, and then I've got pistols kind of below the shelving, right? And so the way I look at it is, if you're above the shelf, you're safe for now. You're safe. You don't have to worry about being sold or traded out or whatever. If you below the line, though, if you below the shelving, everything is fair game. Everything is fair game if you are below the shelf. So I think I told you guys before that at the very beginning of the year, I sat down and I assessed my collection. I looked at what I had on order and what was coming in. I looked at other opportunities, and I had to make some hard choices, you guys. It was, I just don't have room to have 100 pistols. Um, I think total at the start of the year, I probably had around 70 something guns in total. Um, and I looked at what was kind of coming in on the horizon, and there just, man, there was not enough space. I had a lot of guns too that I was not shooting at all, because even though they were really good guns, they were just not on the level of some of my other guns. Um, Gangrene said, "Damn, I feel that Canonic Rival S should jump on that top shelf." Look, I love the look. It's still here, so that's what I will tell you. It made the cut. It's so I say all that to say I sold of those 70 something guns. I sold 22 guns at the start of this year. 22. So that was a significant, that like a third of my collection. And so I kept kind of the best of the best. And so the Canic Rival S definitely made the cut. She is still in my collection. I love the way the Canic Rival S shoots. For the cost, I think it's a great, great firearm. Um, but yeah, I just didn't have enough. And so enough space. And so I sold 22. And then that kind of cleared me up. Mentos in the building. What's happening, fam? And that kind of cleared up space. And I gotta admit, like, I felt a certain kind of Big Easy 303. What's good with you? Uh, I felt some kind of way, like I was used to my I was used to my gun room being thick. Y'all know I like them thick too. Stop playing with you. Anyway, so look, look, I'm used to my gun room being thick, and it was not. It was looking thin. It was looking thinner. Uh, so I made those hard choices, and then I kind of set out to see, okay, what am I looking for this year? So I got rid of 22 guns to make room for a new 17. And the thing about my collection, so at the end of the year, you never know, but the end of the year, my collections will probably be about 5 guns less. Lethal, much appreciated, fam. Much appreciated. I think that just got us to 50. Much appreciated. Willie Beeman, what's good with you? And so at the end of the year, my gun collection will be probably like 5 guns less than it was at the start of the year. But the quality of it is going to go up exponentially. I mean, for real, for real, for real, for real. Like, I think the estimated value of my collection, if I had to, thanks, Howard J. I think the estimated value of my collection is probably right around, I should say, right around 200,000 at the start of the year. and then I sold off 22 guns. At the end of the year, I'm going to bring back about 17 of those 22, but the collection will probably be valued closer to 300,000. And so that should give you kind of an idea about just how hard in the paint I'm going this year and what's coming in to the channel. So I'll share with you guys some of the stuff um, that I'm going to be bringing into the collection. I'll start off with what I've already brought in so far this year. You guys know we got the Terran Tactical Sand Viper. We got that Watchtower Apache Pew View edition, and we got the Type A EG11, and that video should be coming out soon. Lamerick Hayward, what's good with you, fam? What is good? Gangrene said, "Can I get a job where you work, bro?" Look, yeah, yeah, bro. I work hard. Believe me, it's not easy out here for sure, for sure. So we picked up those three. Christian J. So we got both the J's in the building. Nice, nice. We doing it the family way tonight. Yeah, so I picked up those three, and I just did the paperwork on the Meridian Defense Volk, which is arguably one of the best AK-47 rifles out there. So I'm going to, and of course, you know, I rarely leave stuff as it is. We're gonna put some really nice furniture on that one. I think you guys are gonna really like that rifle. Oh, Willie Beam is frack. Go mob. Oh, so we got a couple Fred in the house. We got a couple of Sigmas in the house. Coy and Willie Beeman, no doubt. LNP. I don't have that one. So, but I am going to pick up. So one of the guns I sold was my Ruger Precision 24-inch and 6.5 Creedmoor. I sold that gun because I got my eyes on a very special long distance rifle. So we'll see that. Gangrene over the Arsenal fam. Well, so two things. Number one, look, I told you guys before that my Arsenal was the sexiest AK-47 in the history of the world, arguably. And I am doing some stuff to make it even more sexy. Wait till you see my new unveiling of my Arsenal. It's really gonna be crazy. It was crazy. It's gonna be crazy, crazy now. Crazy, crazy, crazy. But with all that said, yeah, no, Meridian Defense is up there. If you're talking about the elite of the elite of the elite, of all the kind of, you know what it's like, Gangrene? It's like when a lot of people think about staccato, they think that's the pinnacle, right? Because you know, if you are kind of a regular gun buyer and you're used to spending 500, 600, $1,000 on or less on guns, to buy a gun that's like $2,500, $3,000, like that's a lot. So a lot of people think, oh, staccato is incredible, right? And it is. It's an incredible gun, no doubt about it. But you guys know, because you guys watch my channel and you see other stuff, that they're the Atlases of the world, there's the Terran Tacticals of the world, and other guns that are kind of above that. So I look at Arsenal as kind of a very elite AK-47. It's that it's kind of that top of that mid tier, right around 2 grand. And there's a lot of stuff in that range. You got Arsenal that's in that range. You got Zastava that's in that range. You got the IWI Galil series that's in that range. And so there's a lot of stuff. And those are all really, really good AK-47 platforms. But above that, you got your Meridian Defenses of the world. You got your Rifle Dynamics of the world. Those are like the AK gods, for lack of a better word. And the Meridian Volk is Meridian Defenses top of the line gun. It's about a $3,500 rifle. Uh, yeah, that gun is special. That gun is special, and I'm gonna hook it up. I'm gonna hook it up. Yeah, the P is a duty gun, no doubt. Okay, okay, that's good stuff. You're gonna replace out the internals. Staccato makes look, man. I'm not gonna say anything bad about staccatos. They make for the price. They make a really good gun. I don't think, other than one of the guns I'm about to talk about in a minute, I don't think there's a lot of guns out there better than staccato at that price point. Kristen J says she missing Miriam. Look, man, I am so mad. I am not going to be able to go to the meetup this year. I am, man, it just hurts my heart, y'all. I was really looking forward to hanging out with all of you guys in Ohio. I just had a prepaid trip that I couldn't back out of. Man, sucks. Sucks. Big Easy, yes, Meridian is top tier, without a doubt. Christian J, I can't. I They put it. There's there was one weekend in the whole year I couldn't make it, and they chose that weekend. So so yeah, Jace, yeah. Well, Jim Fuller was, Meridian and kind of Rifle Dynamics. My understanding of the story, if I remember correctly, they kind of got their start together and then branched out, kind of like STI and Infinity. Yeah, no, Jim Fuller makes. He's the man. He's arguably the supreme authority on AK-47s in this country. Oh, Gina, I appreciate that, man. I'm gonna miss y'all too. But I promise you guys, I will never ever miss another one, God willing. Right, Howard J. Tell her to get on the line. Christian, you've been kind of missing in action if we keeping it 100 out here. I ain't really seen you in a hot minute in my live or RGG's live. We got to get you, back on track. So, man, I lost my whole train of thought. So those are the three I bought: the Terran Tactical Sand Viper, the Type A EG11, the Watchtower Pew View, and I just did the paperwork on the Meridian Volk. I'll be bringing that home on Monday, and so that's 4 of the 17. And really, there's an 18 I just added today. There's an 18 I just added today. Um, Oh, okay. Okay. Well, that's forgivable then. That is 100% forgivable, Christian. So those are the 4 I picked up. Now, let's talk about what's coming. I would say every gun that I sold, I'm bringing a new one in the collection that is somewhere between 3 to 5 times that gun superior, honestly. And there's a range too. So I've got guns coming kind of on the low end at like 3,500. Actually, I got the lowest end one I'm getting is a Jacob Gray. So we were talking about that earlier when we were talking about kind of guns that are in that staccato $2,500 range. I think the only gun that I think is worth really considering over the staccato is that Jacob Gray, because it's an all metal gun. Even the Staccato XC is not an all metal gun. The machining, these guys are aerospace engineers. They do all their own machining, so the machining is really, really good quality. Kind of top notch trigger, top notch internals at an all metal gun at a $2,500, $2,600 price point. That's hard to beat. That's hard to beat. So we're gonna pick that one up. That's probably the least expensive of the 17 or 18 guns that I'm bringing in. Um, Big Easy, how's a Type A? Look, man, all I can say, I don't want to give too much away. Don't buy it until you watch my video. If you're thinking about buying a Type A EG11, don't do it until you see my video. Okay, for sure, for sure. Blackout Defense. Look. So I've got two really good AR-15s. I got a Radiant Weapons Mod 1, which in my opinion uh, is neck and neck for one of the best AK 47s out there, right up there with the CAC SR-15. But I have used before Blackout Defense even came out with a firearm. I was rocking blackout triggers in a lot of my guns. Their trigger is my favorite AR-15 trigger. That trigger is crazy. So when they decided, and it's kind of the same thing, there were aerospace guys that started getting into the space. And so consequently, when that happens, I find that people's quality is really, really good. And so I haven't had a chance to shoot the AR-15, but my guys at Covert have them in, so I have handled it. Yeah, no, that's a good rifle. Man, there's just so many good AR-15s out there now, though, man. For real, for real. It's a real crowded space. It's but it's making the price of guns get a little more reasonable, and so it's better for us. And I said I got the Radiant Weapons Mod 1. I also have a Daniel Defense DDM4 M4A1. So those are kind of my go-to. I had an F1. I sold that. That one didn't make the cut. And I got my Black Diamond. That's kind of my test rifle. Um, I could pick up another AR-15, but I don't think I'm going to pick one up this year. I can't get a nice armament because they are outlawed by name in the state of California. Yeah, Rebel Double. Look, so Terran Tactical has its own AR-15s. They're done on an Aero Precision platform, but they're tuned to the nines. Crazy trigger, crazy internals. And before I shot my Radiant Mod 1, when I shot the Terran, I was like, and my guy at Covert agreed that that's the softest shooting, fastest shooting AK ever. And then I shot my Radiant Mod 1, and it was better. It was better. I'm not gonna lie, it was better. That gun is different. It is different. Dennis Dixon in the building. What's good, fam? What's good, fam? Yeah, man, that Radiant Mod 1 is special. So, so Meridian Defense Vogue, Watchtower Pew View, EG11, Terran Tackle Sand Viper. Those are the ones I've got. I told you guys about the Jacob Gray. That's kind of on the lower end. African Dreaming, what's good with you? Oh, okay. Christian is getting a scorpion. Yeah, no. See, look, I'm never gonna say anything bad about CZ. They make good stuff. Any thoughts on the Oracle Defense 2311s? So here's what I'm gonna say, fam. Just look, there's a lot of guns out there at the lower end of the 2011 spectrum. You know, Oracle Arms um, is one. There's a lot of guns like around that 1,000 to 1,200, 1,300. A lot of these guns are 2011s in name only. One of the things that I really like that makes 2011 special is the quality of the materials that are used, the hand fitment of the guns. Um, you know, so if you really want a 2011, I would say get a 2011. The lowest I would go is probably the Springfield Prodigy. And even with the Springfield Prodigy, which you can probably get for about $1,400, $1,500, I would go in at the very least and change out all of the Eternals. Howard J, I can't get a Noveski. I can't get a Noveski, and they make really good stuff too. Like I said, man, when you are in that AR-15 space, there are so many good guns, so many good guns. So I'm gonna pick up a Jacob Gray. I think I told you guys this in previous lives. Atlas is coming out with two brand new urban. What's good? What's good? Atlas is coming out with two new guns this year in their lineup. One is the Atlas EOS, which is really being designed to be an upgrade over the Atlas Aries, and it's supposed to be the ultimate concealed carry gun. Now, my guys at Covert got the EOS in early, so I think tomorrow I'm dropping a review, more like a tabletop review versus like a full blown review of the EOS, and the other one they're coming out with is the Apollo, which is a larger like a 4.6-inch barrel gun, which is really meant to take their Atlas Athena to another level. Those guns are in order. They'll be in towards the end of the year. And those guns are pretty penny. Those are like 65, 6,600 each, something like that. Um, so those are going to be coming to the channel. Big Easy 303 said, how about the new Affinity lineup? So funny you mention it. Funny you mention it. Yeah, fam. I've got an Infinity ordered. That should be here in about 20 or so weeks. Um, that gun will be coming to the channel. So keep an eye out on that. Gangrene, yeah. Atlas raised their prices across the board. And the reason they did it, fam, is because they could. You know, because of my relationships, I've got some inside baseball on Atlas. You know, a lot of these 2011s don't have the ability, they're capped in terms of capacity. They have to maintain a very high quality level. And so they can only produce so many guns per month. And the demand far exceeds what they are able to produce. So to kind of quiet it down a little bit, they raise prices. And that sucks for, people who want to buy them. But yeah, they raised them because they could. Type A EG11 or Fowler Fanta. I haven't shot the Fowler, but just off the rip, I would say probably the Fowler based on the information and the reviews that I've heard on the Fowler. Like I said, man, the EG11 is a whole ass story. So just stay tuned for that, man. The EG11, the unboxing video as well as the review should be coming out in the next 3 weeks or so. So I would just say keep an eye out on that one. So we talked about Atlas Apollo, Atlas EOS, a custom Infinity, the Jacob Gray. Now you guys know I got the PewView Apache, and Covert is coming out with their own version of the Apache, and it's sick. It's sick. Very different from the PewView. I don't and aesthetically, so you guys have seen my pew view. Let me see if I can bring up um a picture of the Covert version of the Apache. I'd be curious to know which one you guys like better. Okay, let me share my screen. I'm really interested. Type A is the old, yeah, I mean, Watchtower's the old F1 guys, right? Right. Present share screen. Share screen. Let me see if I can make that bigger. There we go. All right. What do you guys think about that one? How long did the attach Apache take? Now, I ordered it like 6 months ago, something like that. So this is the covert version. Covert really likes all blacked out firearms. They like their guns to look covert. And so the Pew View version has more color. So I just think it depends on kind of what you like. No, that is not the standard Rebel Double. That's not the standard Watchtower slide. So they changed the color. They changed out that garbage grip that's on the Pew View edition, and they changed the slide. So let me show you guys what the Pew View version looks like. Okay, so that's the Pew View version. So you can see the slide is very different. There's more color. You got a color barrel, color trigger, color mag release, color mag well. Um, and so it just, but that the Pew View grip, this grip right here is straight garbage. straight, it's straight hot garbage. So my gun is out getting work done to it as we speak. Really not a lot. So, but I'll say this: the slide is butter. It's buttery smooth. It's a great trigger. For the most part, it is a really well done gun, especially for a first time 2011 manufacturer. They did a really good job with the gun. I'm just having the grip changed out and I'm having the grip safety pinned. And I think that gun is going to be perfect after that. I saw somebody said Dennis Dixon said he likes the basic black. Yeah, yeah. So I do too. And so um I couldn't decide between the covert version or the other version. So I just got both. That's I just got both. So the covert that covert version is coming very soon. Um what's your opinion on the gun Skip is making? Obviously he hasn't finished it yet. Um, I think it's gonna be look. Skip is a really, really gifted gunsmith, and he understands 2011s. So I can't speak to aesthetically what it's gonna look like or anything like that. But what I will say, I know it's gonna run like it's nobody's business. That I am 100% confident in. His gun is gonna run. It's going to run. But Skip is going to be, he's a small manufacturer. He's only going to probably be able to produce a few guns a month, maybe. And so, it's going to be a limited run. It's going to be hard to get. There's a lot of folks out there, though, in this space, kind of small one man shops that are making really, really quality guns, but they only have the ability to produce one or two a month. So, yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. Now, and another kind of one of those, and this isn't, I don't, Hayes isn't, I think Hayes has more than one, is more than a one man shot, but very similar to Combat Precision is Hayes. Now, a lot of you guys probably have not heard of Hayes 2011, but when I tell you the quality of their 2011s is outstanding. I went to a training class not too long ago with one of the Atlas shooters, and he was saying that if he hadn't been sponsored by Atlas, he was going to get sponsored by Hayes. And it is, their guns are incredible. So I picked up that one. That one should be in. So the Meridian Volk I'll pick up on Monday. The next gun that should be in is my Atlas Hayes. And I can let you guys check that out since I'm on Covert site. Let me see if I can find that one real quick. Pistol Hayes Customs. Let me share my screen. So this is the Hayes. Let me blow it up. Look, fam. This Hayes, whoo! I have had the opportunity to shoot this one. Man, it is crazy. Crazy. Crazy smooth, man. Hayes does their thing. Balance is incredible. Trigger is incredible. Internals, the quality and the custom fit is off the chain. Look, look. Hayes is insane. This is my guys, Rubble Double. These are my guys. Yeah, that Island Barrel. Woo! Woo! Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's covertprojects.com. These are where I get a lot of my guns from out here in California. And yeah, no, they have their very high end shop, obviously. But man, they do their thing, y'all. They do their thing. So look, the Hayes is definitely coming into the collection in 2024. Um, another gun you guys probably hear a lot about from Skip if you watch Skip's channel is the Voodoo Priest. That's another gun, y'all, in that like $3,600 range, that $3,600 2011 range. I've heard, I haven't shot it, but I heard nothing but great things about it. In fact, I was talking to Skip about it. Me and Skip talk a lot. I was talking to Skip about it, and I was asking Skip, should I port it? And he said the gun was so smooth that it didn't even need to be ported. It wasn't even necessary. That's how I kind of feel about my Atlas Artemis. So if that gun shoots anywhere near the Artemis, just think about it. The Artemis is like a $6,000 gun, and the Voodoo Priest is coming in at like 3,600. So yeah, yeah. Like I said, nothing but good things about the Priest. So the Priest is coming in this year. And then I got, there's a couple of Grail guns that I'm bringing to the channel this year and bringing into my collection this year. I already talked about the Infinity. Man, I should let you guys see the Infinity that I'm getting. Let me see if I can do that. Hold on. I had posted it on my channel. On my Instagram. Let me share screen. So that's the Infinity, y'all. That'll be coming in this year. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to that one, man. That gun is clean. Clean. Jada Budget Gunfire, what's good? Budget-ish Gunfire. What's good, fam? What is good? So this is a 4.6 inch barrel. It's got an island barrel on it as well. Infinity just makes incredible guns, man. Just very, very unique. Um, and they're Gucci, but they're tasteful too. So yeah, man, looking forward to uh getting that one in the stable. Barbecue, what's good with you? Yeah, so that's one of the Grail guns that's coming this year. And the other kind of Grail gun, I'm calling it a Grail gun, is I don't know if you guys have seen the Cabot Insurrection. Uh, and I don't know if you guys are familiar with Cabot firearms. Cabot firearms makes really, really high end 1911s. That's what they're known for. Mike Ken in the building. They make really, really high end 1911s. I like 1911s, but I'm not a 19. I would call myself a 1911 guy. I only had one 1911, and that was my Springfield Armory TRP operator, and that did make the cut. That was one of the 22 that got sold. So um, I like 1911s, but Cabot's 1911s are very ornate. They're like art pieces. They shoot. I'm sure they shoot beautifully, but they really aren't made for shooting. They're meant to be in a display case. And like I said, I like to shoot my guns. So even though I appreciated the art form of Cabot guns, they were never really on my radar to buy one. This last year, they came right, Gangrene, the Cabot Club, right. Right, right. Uh, they came out this year though with a 2011 called the Insurrection, and it's their first 2011, 1911 double stack, whatever you want to call it. And that gun is crazy, crazy nice, crazy. Well, Cabot has partnered with Covert, and they are doing a one-off Cabot 2011 for Covert, and they're doing a very small run. It's only going to be 10 guns total, only 10 guns produced, and I'm getting one of those 10. So that gun's going to be coming in this year. Um, and those are kind of the higher profile guns that I'm planning on picking up this year. I got a few other guns that are okay. So I'm gonna just keep it a buck with you guys. So I told you guys, yes, sir, Gangrene. I told you guys I sold 22 guns, right? I was fine with selling those 22 guns, but two of the 22 really, after I sold them, kind of hurt my heart a little bit. Like I was like, oh, like I really, after I sold, because they're such good guns, but I wasn't shooting them, and I was like, I'm just holding on to them for no reason. And those two guns were my CZ Shadow 2 and my Beretta 92X Performance. I really hated getting rid of those guns. And so ever since I sold them, I've been contemplating about buying them back, buying new ones, right? But I decided since I got rid of them, I gotta step it up a little bit. So instead of getting the CZ Shadow 2, I'm gonna get the CZ TS2 Orange, which is kind of CZ's like top of the line competition pistol. So I'm in no rush to get that. It'll happen sometime this year, but I'm gonna pick that one up, and I am gonna buy another 92X Performance, but this time I'm gonna get the optic ready version. The other one was just the iron sight version, so I figured I'd step it up there. The other thing that I've got my eyes on, and this is something I'm sure all of us think about our, EDC guns. Most of us conceal carry on a regular basis. Yeah, I thought about the CZ check. I don't like the checkmate as much. I don't like the way it looks as much. It's a great gun, but just I like the TS2 Orange. It's very much like it's like my CZ Shadow 2 on steroids, basically. So I want to get that one. I'm thinking about having the TS2 cut for an optic. Maybe, but I like the fact that if I wanted to compete um, in a non-optic category, that I could use my TS2. So I might not get it. I might not get it. I might not get it cut. Um, so those are those two. So I was talking about concealed carry guns. So one of the one of the things that I feel like is missing, I shouldn't say it, was missing in the 2011 space, and some people have come out to address it, but none of the big boys really yet. I told you Atlas is coming out there with their EOS, and that's supposed to be the ultimate concealed carry gun. It has a very thin frame, and so it is very concealable, even though it's a 4.25-inch barrel. But I wanted something with like a sub 4-inch barrel 2011. Now, there's a few guns like that in the space. Obviously, my Staccato C2 is fits that bill. It's a 3.9-inch barrel, but it's a thick 'em. It's a thick girl. Y'all, look. I told y'all I like them thick, so that's okay. But I was thinking about getting one that was had a little slimmer. That was a sub 4-inch barrel with a thinner profile. So there's a few guns out there that fit that bill. Obviously, Staccato has now come out with the CS, so that's very much kind of in that range. Um, you've got the Bull Armory SAS2 variant. That's a sub 4-inch barrel. I think they got a 3.25 too. And the other one, and the one that I think I'm going to end up getting, is the Wilson Combat EDC X9. I have the X9L, which is the long frame version, but I really want the 3.25 version too. So I think I'm going to pick up that this year, unless somebody else comes out with something better. Okay, so Dennis, you like the Shadow 2 Compact. Dennis, what's the barrel length on the Shadow 2 Compact? Is it 4.25? Let me know. Let me know. Um, so we're gonna do that, and then I got a couple of build projects that I want to do this year. Uh, I told you guys I'm redoing my arsenal. It's gonna be also 4-inch barrel. Okay, thick guns, no doubt. Come on, mirror, thick. I like them thick. Man, give me some. Never mind. So look, I'm redoing my arsenal. The arsenal is going to be crazy. So that's one build I'm doing. I want to pick up an HK SP5, and I want to really tactical that gun out. I want to get rid of the kind of traditional, and I know some people are going to think that's blasphemy, but I want to get rid of that kind of dated foregrip, and I want to really, really, really twist that gun up, tactical it out, and make it special. And then I want to pick up a Beretta 1301 and go to town on that with some Langdon tactical gear and do that. So that's kind of my plan, y'all, for 2024. It's gonna be a busy year on the gun side. Every year I say I'm gonna chill out and then I go buck wild. But we'll see. But what all of this means, y'all, is look, there's some stuff that's above the shelf that's gonna end up below the shelf. Some of this stuff is gonna end up below the shelf, and in 2025 rolls around, fam, some of these guns might have to go. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, like I said, only a certain amount of space. The collection keeps getting bigger and better. And I just got to make room for other things. Mike Ken says 2A in LA. What's your EDC? EDC. I got three EDC guns. I have a P365 XXL, which I've really done a lot to. I have the FedEx Works extended slide, the FedEx Works a grip module. I got a FedEx Works ported barrel. That gun shoots uber soft, uber soft. And so I like it. I like the size. I really would like a gun like that in a 2011 platform, though. That's what I would really, that's kind of like my dream. So I like that. So I carry that one. I carry my Staccato C2 quite a bit. That's my favorite small barrel gun because aesthetically, it's a beautiful gun. Monsoon Tactical did it and put the Genghis comp on it. That gun is so flat and so soft shooting for a 3.9-inch barrel gun, but it's thick. It's thick, and so I don't like to carry it appendix. Um, Usually, if I'm doing any kind of like a bag or something like that, I'll definitely rock my C2 in that. And then the one that's on, I should also tell you guys in California, in LA County specifically, you can only have three guns on your concealed carry card. You can't conceal carry anything. And so um, and so the other gun that's on my card that I never use is my Glock 19, which is tricked out. It's crazy. It's got the Radiant Ramjet afterburner on it and all kinds of upgraded triggers and whatnot. So it's a sick gun, but just a little too Glock 19. I know some people will conceal carry a Glock 17 and be like, what? But I like small. I like a smaller carry gun, particularly now since smaller guns aren't really capacity limited. Silverback, you said Bill one. Bill one what? Lamarcus. It's funny you mentioned that. So if you guys haven't seen Lamarcus comment, Lamarcus says he wants a 1301, but he'll settle for a 300 Ultima. I was just having a conversation with a really good friend of mine who a wanted to buy a shotgun, and she wanted to keep it kind of $1,000 or less. And I recommended the Ultima because I think it's a great for the money. It's a great shotgun, a great shotgun. Mira, I don't know if Kimber is coming out with something like that. If they have, I haven't seen it yet. Okay, Shannon. Shannon says her Glock cone has a Radiant Ramjet afterburner combo. Look, that combo changes. I mean, it's just like having a port, having your gun ported. It dramatically changes the nature of the gun. Oh, a small frame 2011 that fits you, Silverback. Got it. I could do that. I could have like DSC Gunworks or somebody make me one. Um, I'm not gonna do it myself. I just don't have I don't want to make it seem like I am not mechanically inclined. Like a lot of the stuff, a lot of the aftermarket accessories on my guns, I'll do the installation on and stuff like that. And I've changed out triggers and stuff like that before, but I just don't have the time most of the time. And I don't particularly enjoy it like that. You know, if I'm able, I'd rather have somebody if it's something that's complex, I'd rather have a gunsmith do that for me. For sure, for sure. So that's what's coming to the channel this year, y'all. It's gonna be a busy year. It's gonna be fun though. Gonna be a lot of fun. Looking forward to sharing all of that with you guys. Looking forward to doing a lot of reviews on accessories and stuff like that, front to back. Oh, Thomas, hey man, is the Infinity the Bone Crusher? Yeah, yeah, it's the Bone Crusher. No doubt, Coy, 100% agree. Coy said fitting a 2011 is an art for a craftsman. 100%, bro. 100%. And I know guys out there, 2011s are not AR-15s. I've done AR-15 builds in the past, and that was cool. That was cool. But 2011s are a different animal altogether. Shannon said that's her one snob gun. I heard that. Marcus said I run a Ramjet on my G19 and a PMM comp on my G43. I'm all for the comp, just not big on the length it adds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why on the smaller frame guns, a lot of people do porting versus comp because you don't add additional length. You just got to have somebody who knows what they're doing because you start punching holes in barrels, it really can affect, the velocity of the bullet, the accuracy of the bullet beyond a certain range. And if you're using this as your everyday carry, you got to be cognizant of that for sure. Bustin' Gun said, let you know when I'm gonna clear off the look, fam. Look, I I said all the stuff about being a member and why it's good to be a member, but I will be giving away a firearm this year to a member. And it could come from my collection, likely something on the bottom shelf of my collection. But I can tell y'all, fam, there is nothing on the bottom of my collection, the bottom shelf of my collection, that you guys would love to have. Those are all really, really, really good guns. So I'm trying to decide whether I want to do that, but I want you guys to have like a 2A in LA gun. I don't want to do just like go get a Springfield Echelon and give away the Echelon. That would be a nice gun, but I want you guys know I've created like kind of a reputation of not just leaving my guns stock, creating, improving the firearm in almost every way, including the aesthetics. So I want you guys to have like a real 2A NLA gun. So either it'll be one from my collection or I will pick a gun and I will trick it out to a NLA style and then give that away. So it'll be one of the two. It will be one of the two. Oh, no doubt, Corey. DSC does excellent gun work. Gina V. Gina, well, you a member, so you got a shot. You have a shot for sure, for sure. So yeah, I think that's gonna be big fun. We'll probably do that towards the latter part of the year, I'm thinking. Because if I have to, Christian J, new member, thank you so much, sis. Thank you so much. Um, so we'll probably do that latter part of the year because if I got to decide what gun, and if it's a gun that I'm buying and I'm going to trick out, I may need to send it out. I'm probably gonna need to send it out to get it Cerakoted and get upgraded internals or whatnot. So I'm gonna need some time to do that because when you're doing this stuff, man, it takes time, bro. It takes time. My Vulcan machine gun. If you guys have seen my new Staccato XC done by Vulcan Machine Works, look, fam, the Staccato XC was bomb to begin with. All I really had them do was upgrade that polymer grip to a metal grip, and I chose their grip module and upgrade the trigger because I felt like it could be better. Um, and that process, and that was pretty much it. And I was without that gun for 18 weeks, y'all. 18 weeks. So it takes time to get these guns uh, done. Done. It's more than a notion. I couldn't imagine like if I only had like one 2011. If that staccato XC was the only 2011 I own, and that's the case for most people, I would imagine being without my one gun, my one 2011 for man 18 weeks. I would be upset. I was already kind of on them. But they're look, man, they're good guys. Some stuff is out of their control. Um, the first time when I did my staccato P with them, they only took about 12 weeks to do that, 12, 13 weeks to do that. So that was much better. Bullyproof. I don't know if I said what's up to you, but man, welcome to the chat. Good seeing you. For sure, for sure. Again, y'all, we are giving away tonight the Cedar Mills gun case. Um, I'll put up that. Let me see if I can do it again. Oh, there it goes. Oh, man, no. So I found it, y'all. I found the other short that I did on that Cedar Mills case. Let me share that with you guys real quick. So check it, man. When I told you guys the other day, that I had really decided to take up instruments in during COVID, I think maybe some of you guys thought, well, oh, he's only taking up, you know, one or two specific instruments. But I want to make it clear, fam. I really have sought to broaden my horizons, and there are quite a few instruments that I am learning to play well. So look, fam. Again, showing you guys this Cedar Mills gun case. As you can see, there is a variety of firearms that can get held in this case. We're going to be giving it away on the channel. Make sure you subscribe and you're a member. Yeah, fam. So we're going to be giving away that case. She is Sunshine. What's good with you, sis? Yeah, so we're going to be giving away this case. Like I said, what's great about this case, the quality of the construction is really, really good. It's got three layers of what I really like about it. It's got three layers of pick foam, and each layer can be a different configuration. So you're not locked in to just one configuration. And so yeah, it's a really, really good quality case. So we're gonna be giving away that tonight. We'll do that in a few probably in the next 10, 15 minutes. So I always do this. So if you are not you have to be a member to win. If you are not a member and you want an opportunity to win the case, just look below, hit the join button. It's only $2.99 a month, and we'll be doing giveaways every single month. Plus, you get an opportunity for a firearm. So you got, the next. I think I'm gonna do it at 7:30. So you got till 7:30 to get your membership. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And like I said, next I also mentioned earlier, I'm doing lives every other Monday. So not next Monday, but the Monday after that, we'll be doing another live, and we'll be doing a giveaway on that one. And then we're gonna have a special topic or a special guest. I need to consult my crew. I need to talk to Carbon. I need to talk to Gina. I need to talk to Erica. Maybe we do something on prepping on that one, or something on gardening on that one. Maybe we do a 2A-N-LA after dark live. Look, I would do that, but I don't think y'all ready, fam. Come on, fam. Look, look, fam. I don't know if y'all ready for a 2A-N-LA after dark live. Man, that could go to some dangerous places. Carver said yes when you're ready. Okay, okay. So maybe I'll hit up you and Gina and Erica, and we'll see. Maybe we put something together. If not the next one, the one after that. Although the next one might be a good one because I don't. I'm probably still gonna do a giveaway on that one as well. I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree more that the medical side of it is something that we leave out. But I did give away an IFAC on the last, I think the last giveaway or the one before that. So medical is very important. I've done a few different videos on the medical side of things, and for sure, um, yeah, that's something we need to focus more on in our community. Harbor said, "We stay ready, sir." Okay, my bad, my bad. It does not surprise me. Does not surprise me one bit. Okay, we have somebody for medical too. So cool, man. I'm definitely gonna reach out to you guys and chop it up, um, and we'll figure some stuff out. Maybe for a few different, because there's so much stuff we can really touch on. So maybe for a few different lives coming up, because it's not, it's not all about firearms. It's not all about 2011s or whatever. It's a 3 hour difference out here. It will be a 2A-N-LA after I wake up. Noted, Lamarcus. Noted, my man. I'm gonna shut it down a little bit after the giveaway. So you guys got 8 more minutes for the giveaway. And maybe look, what I might do for the after dark one is do that one on a Friday or something. Oh, the RGG does Friday. We got to figure out a day where it's cool, where people don't mind staying up later than normal. Maybe on a holiday, Monday or something. Jason said he in the hot tub right now. Look, Jay, I might have to broadcast the After Dark live from a hot tub, bro. It might have to go down like that. Ain't no telling. Ain't no telling. I told y'all, man. I don't know if y'all think y'all think because right now I'm in like Clark Kent mode. Y'all don't want me to flip the switch and turn into Superman. It's a thing, y'all. It's a real thing out here in these streets. What? Stop. Stop. Hmm, hmm. Oh, you know what? Let me start getting this wheel prepped. So let's do this. That's the membership. See your members. Download. All right, so we added a couple of new members. Oh, nope, nope, that's not right. Let me do this. How to read. Give me 1 second, you guys. I'm getting my Yes, we are at 51 members now. So, man, that's phenomenal. All right, so we got the wheel ready to jump off. We'll do a little shuffling. Shuffle, 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 shuffle. Yeah, fam. So we're gonna get that jumping off. Right, Gina, it's crazy, right? Look, fam, I'm not gonna lie. The first giveaway we did, I wanna say like there were like 6 members. Your chances of winning were very high. Your chances of winning were very, very high then, y'all. But look, it's still just 51, so you got a 1 in 51 chance. That's better than the lotto. Y'all play the lotto? I think both of them are up pretty high now. Man, I'll be waiting till because if I don't want to win, with my luck, I'll win and it'll be like a little small amount. I'll wait till it gets kind of big so I can, have some life changing type stuff. Gangrene 900 mil. Yeah, no, that's about right. That's about right. I could use that. That'll buy a gun or two. That'll buy a gun or two. Look, fam, if I won a lotto, my gun collection would be stupid. Stupid. It would be crazy. Jason, I don't really gamble either, but just look at it like this, Jason. A portion of the proceeds go to the educational system. So it's not really gambling. It is more like uh, doing a donation for the kids. Do it for the kids, Jason. Do it for the kids. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let me just do another shuffle, 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 shuffle. You can buy a tanker too. Facts. Facts. Yeah, bust some guns. I couldn't agree more. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. At the end of 2023, I don't know, man. I was kind of in a funk on a lot of different levels. Kind of on a professional level, I felt like I was kind of stuck in the mud. On a physical level, I kind of felt like I was stuck in the mud on a mental level. And I don't know, man. 24 hit, man. Alan 2A-N-LA done got his groove back. What? What? We are making it happen in 2024. I am more enthusiastic about this year than I have been in a minute. In a minute. I don't know. Maybe it was like hangover from COVID and being locked up for a year and a half or whatever. But yeah, man, I think 2024 is going to be a good one. Gina says she can make her a gun room if she hits the lottery. No doubt, Gina. You can make a gun house if you hit the lottery. A gun house. You can buy the house next door and just make it a gun house. Facts. Right, right, right. Exactly, Shannon. Exactly. All right, so we coming up on 7:30. I'm gonna do one more shuffle, and then we will get it cracking. Mirror, you laughing, but uh the collector has that home indoor range. Man, I've been thinking about that would be like my dream. If I could have an indoor gun range at my house, man, that's the that's the dream right there. I heard that, frat. Coy says it's like going to the strip club, putting money in a college fund. One donation at a time. Facts. No doubt. No doubt. Okay, let's do one last shuffle because Gina told me to make sure I shuffle good. All right, fam. It is 7:30. Let's get it cracking. Let's see who is going to win the Cedar Mills gun case. Oh, real quick before I do it, what was funny is at the last giveaway, Island Prepper won a light, and he had gone to bed before before the drawing, and it took him a week to get back to me to realize that he won. So hopefully, whoever wins is actually in the live now. All right, all right, let's get it rolling. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, oh, T Squeezy. Gina, you almost had it. Is T Squeezy in the chat? I don't know if I've seen T Squeezy. If you guys know T Squeezy, please let them know that they won the Cedar Mills case. They are going to love that. Gina, you were close. You and look, if Shayna would have won again, Shayna probably wouldn't have took the case. She's so humble and she's won so many times. Shayna is my version of Howard J. Shayna has won so many things from my channel. And I thought she was about to win again. She was right there. And then I thought Mentos was going to pull it off. If it had one more click, Mentos would have been a winner. But T Squeezy is the winner. That's not how you spell Shannon. Well, I'm my bad. My bad. How did I spell it? I can't see it now. But I took that directly from the I took that directly from the thing, Shannon. Isn't it SHANNA? I thought that's what I said. SHANNA. Isn't that how you spell it? Don't give me that acting. Tell me if it's spelled wrong, Shannon. No, she's saying TC. Oh, got it. But you were right there, though. You were just like two little things off. I thought you was gonna win again. It started to slow down. I was like, ooh, she's about to win another one. But T Squeezy is the winner. Congrats to T Squeezy. If you didn't win this time, don't feel some kind of way. We're gonna be doing this all year long. For real, for real, for real, for real. All right, fam. Anything else before we roll out? Any other questions, concerns, comments before we take off? Look, fam, I really, really appreciate all you guys who are members. It really warms my heart to have that support from you guys. I appreciate you spending your evening with me. You don't know how much that means to me as well. You guys are all like my family and friends. So, man, really, really appreciate you guys. All right. I want you guys to have a phenomenal week. And I will see you guys all in 2 weeks from now on my live. And make sure you check out my video in the morning. It's premiering at 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to be going over the new Atlas EOS. And you guys are definitely going to want to see that one. All right. Love y'all. Have a good night. Peace.